Okay, so I guess I chose one of my questions, and you didn't even look; it just popped up. It
Dude, it's because you know
says,
which ones are
"No,
yours.
I didn't. I pulled it out, dude.
Okay.
I don't care if I pull your questions are good too." This one is general. It's the way that we consume content, which is like TV and movies now. Do you remember the good old days?
Can we start off with what's on your recommended on your YouTube?
No.
Why? Come on, you're talking shit.
No, not yet. I want to talk about the way we consume it now, like how accessible it is. Like, do you remember the good old days when you would see the previews, when you would see the trailers, they would build it up, and then you would have to go like on Friday or Saturday to go see a movie? Or you would have to, dude, I remember being young and going to Blockbuster or Video Plus.
Oh yeah.
Video Plus.
Oh, what's our Video Plus? Yeah, Video
Video
Plus.
Plus.
Yeah, that was
And
our
you would
thing.
have to get these VHS movies and you would
fucking
have to rewind
them and shit.
I was
feel like
we
an
didn't
old
even
man
know that it was
talking.
inconvenient. We didn't even know it was
know.
inconvenient. It was like, oh, okay, we have
a privilege.
we have to get up we have to get up and like
Yeah.
rewind it or whatever. But it changed so much, and like I do miss having to be able to like get up and rewind it or forward it or pause it.
Now we have an abundance
Now it's like
everywhere.
it's so-
Too much.
I don't even like getting on these streaming platforms because there's so many options. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna watch? And then I can go through like 10 trailers and then I don't even end up watching anything. I'm like, I have too many options.
Yeah, there's a lot of options I've seen. What I've also ended up seeing is the quality in options. Like there's some very good ones,
Right.
but you really have to find them because there's so much shit out there in excess. Which is the name of the game. Like any streaming service needs to be keeping the broad audience interested. And the way you do that is by having new constant means there's value to that.
I get it. I remember the good old days when you had cable and you would like watch channels and you would have to wait or you
For
would,
the
like,
commercial.
You couldn't wait to get home and like know that your favorite show was on.
Yeah.
And then you would watch it. And like now it's just I get it. Like it's on demand and you can record stuff and watch it and go back to it. But I'm a movie guy,
But you
dude.
say
I'm
quality of content.
no, I just put like like where we consume it and how we do it, like how accessible it is.
I would
now.
also say quality of content too.
What do you mean by that? Elaborate a little bit more.
Well, going back to what I was explaining to you with the
I feel like they're just pumping out movies now and they're not even good. I'm like, I've seen and I've heard the storyline. Where is the twist? Is that
Well,
what you're
it's-
saying? Like in terms of the writing?
as far as like one, what type of content you're consuming, and two, whether or not the fact that they still come out with this content is the viewer's fault or the people making its fault. That's
I mean, right now, it's both, but I think it's more people want it's your eyeballs. They want your attention. So they're going to create whatever content you are consuming. And there's algorithms and data for that. Every search you make, whatever these streaming platforms are suggesting to you, they're going to produce more of it because they want you on their platform. So I don't know. I think it's both, but I think it's the person
I think
depending on what you're watching.
we live in a very interesting time. First of all, we have, like you fucking mocked me for last time,
What did I mark?
the long time ago. You said, okay, Steve Jobs, when I said we have the world's knowledge in our fucking hands or fingertips or whatever.
Wow. It's been 2 years.
I
Let
remember
it
that,
go.
Because it's true,
Yeah,
man.
I remember I said
like you
that.
you have everything at your disposal. You can learn about everything you do. And what the fuck do you end up watching? It's just a bunch of fucking shit podcasts regarding just fucking stupid interactions. Like, you know what I mean? Like stupid fucking mindless entertainment.
Like this.
No. This we're discussing things. We're kind of like exercising our mindset,
Yeah.
our thought process. We're learning. This is if you're watching a podcast and it's not talking about judging people and just discussing, and that is good.
Right.
If you're watching a podcast, with proper vocabulary, with proper like methods in conversation and proper conversation, that is understandable. There's good podcasts, there's bad podcasts. That's just like there's good TV, bad TV, good movies, bad movies. And what I'm saying is that a lot of people's going back to the YouTube recommendations. What are your YouTube recommendations? That's what I'm saying. Whip it out.
Dude, well, it's because honestly, right? Well, it just depends. But honestly, I can be honest. There is what I also have been doing is I low key will watch audiobooks. Like that's what will be my recommendation is audiobooks. Like, cause I've been reading books, but I also
YouTube?
like on YouTube. Yeah, audiobooks. I've read, and I'll show you. I'll show you
Because
Give me a sec.
a lot of people's recommendations is a bunch of like garbage, you know?
Yeah, and that's sometimes I don't mind the recommendations. But
No,
look,
but
let me-
that's not what I'm saying is that the recommendations is based off of your watchings. You know what I mean?
yeah. Look, I'm gonna show you. Like my stuff, it's changed over time, and right now, I mean, yeah. I don't. I mean, I'm not. See what pops up.
Let's see.
It's loading.
Where you-
You're funny because your internet isn't working. You're gonna play all of that, but look,
I'm not gonna play anything. I'm just saying. Look, mine is.
I don't really get on YouTube that much anymore.
I do a lot because while I'm editing, I'm watching YouTube, and a lot of the things I watch is like
But right now, some of this stuff doesn't even make like I don't even get on YouTube that much where the recommendations are like so dumb and like not even related to what I'm doing as I'm scrolling. But like, look, the first one is Shark Tank. Like the first, I just put in YouTube and the first recommendation is Shark Tank.
oh, but you're not even signed in. And
I'm not even
everything.
signed in
Yeah,
because
okay,
I
got you.
don't like the whole tracking and all
Yeah.
of that. I'm really aware of that also. But I
don't
did
mind the
watch
tracking.
No, but I watched Shark Tank. That's why, and I've looked up videos because there were some that I wanted to watch, like their pitch, and so I had recently
Oh,
looked up
okay,
Shark
okay.
Tank. So it makes sense why that's popping up.
Yeah.
And then look who's popping up. Yeah. So I don't even watch his podcast that much, but sometimes I do watch short clips, like
Yeah.
the really meaningful ones. So he's good in that sense. And then these other ones like really don't make sense, but
I guess what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people choose not to
Shark
watch.
Tank again.
They choose not to watch anything that's like learnable. You know, whether it's geopolitical, geographical, history, you know, shit like that. They would much rather watch like mindless entertainment.
Oh, well, this is the thing. When you're talking about mindless entertainment, for me, I use my mental a lot.
Mhm.
I've paid my dues. I've paid my dues with the physical and labor intense work. I've paid my dues. Now I exercise my mind more than anything in my job. It requires more of my mental, so it takes a mental strain. The last thing that I want to do at the end of the day is watch something so informative, right? So I started watching trash TV. You're gonna take that?
Sorry. That is so rude.
Rude.
I know. My bad.
I have something to say and it's important. What I'm saying is there's sometimes I want to indulge in trash TV, like a guilty pleasure, and just watch like mindless TV because I don't want my brain to do any work, that sort of thing. However, I'm like, dude, you're watching a lot of trash TV. How about you watch some reality TV, I guess? So I've been watching Shark Tank because it's educational, but it's also like real life. It's not like scripted. And so that's kind of what I've been doing in terms of what I'm consuming because there's a lot of stuff on Netflix right now that
There's also been an argument as far as like what level of entertainment entertains you. Like, is it mindless entertainment? There's a sort of kind of refined level of entertainment that goes as the more knowledgeable you are in the general sense. So the more you know, the more specific types of entertainment that you're looking for.
I get it.
So someone can watch. I can't, like, I don't like poetry. I can't. So people who have acquired that taste can go into that and really like it. You know, there's some people who can watch an orchestra play. Some people will be classical music, a live orchestra play on YouTube, and that's entertainment because you're actually taking into appreciating the what it takes to compose that. On the other side of the story, my partner can not get brain headaches just by watching that because it's boring, it's annoying.
Right.
So you can understand the level of kind of complexity with that entertainment value.
I totally get it because there's some shows that I have to talk to my friends about that I'm like, hey, have you seen this? And some people are like, no, like that's not what I'm interested in. So I have like different friends that I know watch certain content that I can engage with. So for example, like on HBO Max, there's some shows that I've watched that recently was The White Lotus season 2. Was really good, but it was very thought provoking, very right now, social issues, human behavior, all of that, and I was like, nice. And
Kathy watched that also. So
Okay,
I was
it's-
watching it as she was watching it. Those type of HBO shows, they're actually quality.
that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even the show, I think it's called Billions. Yeah, Billions. Wait, is that because I'm confusing it maybe with another Billions? And then there's
That's a
another
show.
one.
That is also a show.
Yeah, I know for sure, but I'm trying. There's two shows though. It's because there was one with Axelrod, and is that the one with that's Billions, or is that the other one with the family? Oh no, yes. Because I know Billions, and then there's Succession. Succession was also a really good show on HBO Max, very good quality, and it's
HBO Max is like fucking.
Oh, they're producing. They're coming through with the content.
yeah.
They're that HBO. They got
fucking
it
love
going
their
on.
shit.
They got it going on.
Have you watched? I'm gonna give you a list. What's it called? Fuck. Lovecraft Country. Have you watched that one?
No.
You didn't fucking watch.
Is
that
it good?
one. It's very good. Have you watched Watchmen? You
No.
didn't fucking watch that one.
You see how we watch different stuff?
Yeah.
Have you watched? Oh my god! I just literally watched all of
Chernobyl.
the-
It's on there.
No, haven't watched that.
It's fucking good. It's a mini series, 6 episodes, but it's
Oh,
fucking good, and it's
my
based
God.
on. the
Okay,
true
are you ready
events.
for this? Have you watched Yellowstone? Have
No,
you heard
I've
of
been
it?
wanting to. Kathy and I've been wanting to.
It's so
Where is it on?
good. It's on Peacock.
It's on Peacock. Yeah.
The first 4 seasons are on Peacock. I
Did
went
it
through
hook you or did it take you time?
It takes you time. Takes you. It's
No,
like Game of Thrones. You have to watch at least 3 episodes.
Game of Thrones.
You have to watch like
fucking
no,
hooks
it
you.
did not for me. You have to
No.
watch 3. I watched Game of Thrones the first episode like 10 times. Same with Yellowstone.
way.
I watched it I had to watch it like a few times, and it wasn't until like the 3rd episode that I was hooked. But when you got me, you got me, and I went through it.
Game of Thrones.
It's really good.
First episode.
It took forever, and then I didn't understand the like the dialect,
How about The Boys
Nope,
on Amazon?
no.
I like all kinds of.
I like that. No. I'm open to watching whatever, but no, I haven't seen it. Recently, I watched The Shack. It was a spiritual movie. It was really good.
I haven't seen that one.
It's on Amazon.
I haven't seen that one in
It's really good. It's very good. But yeah, there's just so much content out there, and it's crazy.
I've resorted myself to sticking with kind of HBO because of the quality of content. I've steered mostly away from Netflix unless it's been talked about a lot on social media, and I'll occasionally go there just to see movies I've already seen. But as far as new, I try to stick to HBO Max.
Yeah, it's interesting that sometimes Netflix they have good movies, but I
Very
think
good movies.
the reason why I also I like The Office.
Oh, The Office is fucking funny.
I've watched it a couple of times.
I watched it
and
like
there's
5 times.
and there's like 9 seasons, and it's very funny and
It's
good.
funny.
Like, it's good. It's good stuff.
It's good shit, man. I used to watch that all the time when I was in high school. Oh, I fucking love that
I didn't
show.
start watching it until like after college, like maybe 3 years ago.
But
I started watching.
it's a fucking like it's a cult classic type, right? Have you seen Breaking Bad?
I haven't seen Breaking Bad, and everybody's
Oh
saying
my
I need to
God.
watch Breaking
You
Bad.
gotta get the fuck out of here.
The reason why I haven't watched Breaking Bad is because the quality it gives me the no. I'm saying like the camera quality,
oh,
like
it's old.
it's old,
Yeah.
right? I'm
Don't
like,
be-
give me
don't
some
be a
4K,
bitch.
give me some 4K,
Give me some 4K.
Like, what are we doing here? That's the only reason I'm like,
It's very fucking.
that's why I couldn't
good,
get into
Nico.
Dexter. I watched like 3 episodes.
Dexter's very fucking good. No,
and I'm like,
you know
the
what?
quality of the camera, like, really?
It's older. It's older. It's because they started a long time ago.
Does it ever get better though?
Dexter after season 1, no, it was already. It's just repetitive, and then he kept fucking around. And
No, I
so-
meant with the camera quality. It just feels like it. The Breaking Bad.
Have you even tried it, or you tried it and then you were like, yeah? I didn't
It's
like
because I was like, oh, it's like so old, and I'm
No,
like,
you
dude,
need to watch it. You
it's
need to watch
good.
it.
Breaking
fucking
Bad.
good.
You're
It's
saying
a
still
cult
keep.
classic. It's a cult classic in its own.
I hear about it all the time, and I do want to give it a chance. And I watched like a few episodes, but it was just like,
Bro,
look too old. I'm like,
No.
what does it take place? Arizona, New Mexico. I'm like,
but you need to watch it. It's very
The guy's a good actor.
the acting is fucking awesome. The storytelling is fucking awesome.
Okay,
it's
I'm gonna get
very
into. I'm gonna take a shot at it again.
No, you will. You
because
will
I
watch
like I get hooked. I need a show
gonna
to
get hooked.
entertain myself.
You're gonna get hooked.
Because I was thinking of starting
I almost envy you
Why?
because you have not seen it.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
if you're telling me it's that good,
That's what I'm
because I
saying.
feel that way too. When somebody hasn't watched it, I'm like,
You're
oh,
like,
I wish you could like
man.
go back. Are you
Exactly.
saying it's that good?
It's that fucking good. Just like The Office, if someone hasn't seen it, you're like,
Yeah, you're like,
You're lucky, bitch, because you're gonna fucking love it.
I'm gonna check it out then.
It's
Because
one
if
of
you're
those
saying
movies.
it's that
Oh, it's that
good, where
fucking
you're
good.
like, I wish I hadn't. I wish I was watching it for
I
the
wish
very
I
first time.
haven't seen it because I don't remember it like episode for episode. Like if I watch it again, I'll watch it again. But the fact that I've already watched it is keeping me from watching it again.
Right. No. I get it. And I think I feel. Yeah. There's some shows I understand you like where I'm like, oh. I thought this had water.
Get it? We gotta move on.
The spirit like.
I know.
No, this is good. I think we're good. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'll bring it up the next one that we do.